Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So first video I'm filming of 2022, but this is actually going to come up tomorrow. I'm going to film another video tonight. So this isn't the first video of 2022, just figured I said all of that. Anyway, we are going to be doing another cash stuffing. So I got my cash on the side here. It is a total of $325. For Christmas I did get a budget notebook, or a budget, I don't know what you call it, like a little budget notebook I suppose. But I don't know, it's just easier for me to use my phone for now. I don't know, I might switch up to the actual notebook maybe next time, but there is going to be some changes this year. So the first change is I'm going to start doing a weekly budget rather than a fortnightly. So not only is that going to be, I feel like, easier to manage our money throughout 1 week rather than having to let our money stretch for 2 weeks. Like, it's pretty much this, we got the same amount of income. I just feel like it's going to be easier to budget that way. So we're going to be doing that. So not only would it, one, be easier for us, but two, that means I'm going to be doing double the amount of cash stuffing videos. I'm going to plan to do a video every single Wednesday will come up on my channel. Like I did stuffing on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays it will be up. So that's an exciting thing. And the second exciting thing is I got this canister. I'm going to start putting my loose change in here. So that's fun too. So actually we'll just start with the loose change. I need to clear out my purse, so don't mind all my rubbish everywhere. Whoops. Alright, so for loose change, I don't know if I want to count it or not. Do I count it? I mean, I'm not going to count like the total. I guess I'll just count like what I'm putting in. So we got $2.05 left over in change. It's going to go into here. So I'm excited for that to fill up. Like it's not overly big. Like it fits in my hand quite nice. But I bet that's going to hold a lot of coins. The second thing as well, quickly want to mention, as you can see, I didn't do a cash stuffing. I done cash stuffing last fortnight, but I didn't film it just because with Christmas and everything I was pinching money here and there and paying it back, and it was just a mess, so I didn't film it. But I did end up doing a couple smaller ones. I can't remember what I filmed. I think maybe I only filmed a $5, but I ended up doing a couple smaller ones as well in the envelope challenge. So that's cool. But for today I'm not actually going to be doing this challenge, but I just want to show you that I have been working on it. But I thought with today, because it's going to be the first day of me doing it as a weekly budget, I'm not going to do that stuffing. Oh, and there's another difference is, I feel like this intro is so long, I'm so sorry, but yeah, there's right at the end there should be $20 left over, and that's going to be for something fun. So I'm hoping to do it. Actually, I need to take these envelopes out. Actually, I also need my other envelopes that's in my purse. But yeah, I'm hoping to do something fun. I mentioned it to Nick, of course, and he was fine with it. He actually really liked the idea. So I originally got the idea from Mel, which is also where I got my binder and envelopes from. So her YouTube channel and her Etsy store, because she's like makes and sells these, is always linked in all of my videos description. But this idea, I got it from her. She done an Easter thing with a wheel, and I just done a rain. Oh, that's right. We had a little bonus thing of income. So I decided to do it that way with the wheel. But I want to do it weekly just because it's so fun to me. So anyway, so let's start on with the actual stuffing. So this is the envelopes I keep in my purse. Groceries is going to get 150. So 51, 150 for groceries. Actually, I'm going to keep that one. Actually, it's going to be for fuel anyhow. It's going to get spent. So 150 for groceries. I just like to keep the newer notes in my binder and spend all the older notes. Oh, right, because they're old. Oh, so I do need to get some envelopes because this is starting to bust here. Oops. But that's alright. So $1.50 in for groceries. Fuel is going to get $50. And I do have to remember, like, this is just for the week. Normally I do like $50, $60, maybe $70 for the fortnight for fuel. So it's just, yeah, because we've gone the whole fortnight. So she's pretty low. This should top her up a bit. And then next week, hopefully, I only have to top up like 10 or 20 bucks. That's the goal. The cats aren't going to get anything because they're not due for food. Next week, they'll be getting their food. My splash and Nick splash. So if you've been following along the last few of my cash stuffings because of Christmas and everything, and I wasn't prepared because I started this last year, like early mid last year, and I only done it for a few months and then I stopped. So yeah, I wasn't prepared, but now it's a nice fresh year. We're going to start getting $20 a week each as our little pocket money or a little splash money, so that can just go on whatever. So I'm going to stuff Nick's in here. He'll most likely take it out and put it in his wallet though, but that is fine. So let's put them in there. Actually, why is fuel first? There we go. And then the envelopes that don't have money, or like when I run out of money on the other ones, then I just like to keep them in here. Alright, so sinking funds. As you can see, it's a little empty. Home, I ended up using all of my home money. I had the perfect amount. I brought 6 or 8, I can't remember now, mixing bowls. Just because of Christmas, I decided I'll add some photos. Unfortunately, I didn't get a photo of all of them together, but I made 180 something Portuguese tarts. So obviously doing a big batch, I already can't do a big batch. Each batch makes 24. So yeah, I done multiple big batches. So I needed more bowls. So that's came in handy. I'm so glad I had the perfect amount. So home is going to get $20. But yeah, I was hoping to get like a photo of all of them together, but each Christmas event I was going to, I was just taking whatever I had made at the time and come home and keep baking, and it was crazy. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Everyone loved it, and I love sharing like things that I make and that I cook and or bake in this case. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. I've never made that many of one item before. The garden isn't going to get anything. I think I had like 10 or 15 in here. We ended up using it for some weed kill at the back. Christmas isn't going to get anything. This is all muddled. That's alright. Christmas isn't going to get anything. We're going to start next week to stuff up Christmas. Same as gifts. We don't need a gift until the end of March, I believe. So we got a little time, but just because we've done so much gift giving and so much of our money did go towards Christmas in the last like month, I'm just having a little break from gifts, but that will definitely start getting stuffed next pay, or next week I should say. Van Life kept its money. So we got 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and we're going to be adding in $20. Whoop. So now we got 50. Jesus. So now we got, oh my goodness. So now we got 50, 70, 80, 50, 60, yeah, 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that is fantastic. We're actually saving up for a swag because we are going to get rid of the van. We're still going to be traveling and all that stuff, but we want to sell the van for a four-wheel drive just so it's more suited to us and the traveling we want to do. So since we sold our tent and our mattresses and all of that stuff because we got the van, we've now decided to save up and get a swag. So although it's not technically for the van, it's still that kind of lifestyle aspect of it. So I'm just going to keep this envelope. Plus I like saying van life, it's kind of cool. Clothing is going to get $5. Clothing as well. I wasn't going to wear anything for Christmas. Like I was kind of wasn't in the mood for Christmas leading up to it, but then when I started baking in the like last couple of days, I'm like, I want something. So I went out and got myself a couple of new shirts to wear over Christmas. My savings, I'm going to get $10 because I don't know what I'm going to save up for. It's probably going to be a GoPro still, to be honest. I kind of talked myself out of it, but now I'm kind of like wanting it again. But I'm just going to slowly stuff this envelope and let it build up money. And then when I do decide or do have an idea, because yeah, I'm still iffy with the GoPro, but at least there'll be money there rather than like not working towards something, if that makes sense. So that's that. Nick is also going to get $10 in his savings. He did say he needed $100 for something, or he wanted, I should say. And he was going on it for a little bit. I did mention to him yesterday. So what was that $100? He can't remember. So we don't know. He might come back to him. Otherwise, yeah, not sure what he's going to save up for either. But at least it's a start. And challenges, like I said, we aren't doing challenges. So that, at least, like, it was only a small amount. Obviously I still got some more empty envelopes, but it's nice to see that we finally have money in our little savings. So that is good. So like I was trying to mention at the start, I don't know why I was trying to mention it. It was just a bit easier if I showed you this. But this is the same kind of wheel app. Last time I done this, I done it for all of my envelopes, my sinking funds and my cash envelopes. For this, I want this to be a weekly thing. So I'm always going to budget $20 a week. And this is just for the sinking funds. So we got all of the categories. So yeah, we'll just spin it and let's see what happens. Nice van life. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that green color doesn't really show. Hang on. Yeah, it's hard to read the white on the green, but that one is for van life, so we'll pop that in now. That's exciting. I'm very happy with that. Honestly, the only like non-exciting envelope in here for me is garden at this stage. I mean, with the garden stuff, hang on, what am I doing? With the garden stuff, I definitely do want that to be built up. I just feel like other things are a priority. That's like at least priority. And with the garden, it's obviously going to be for weed kill because that's what we need it for. But we want to get a new outdoor setting. Like, we got a table and chairs now, but we do want it like a lounge, one of the L-shaped lounges, outdoor lounges. And we want to get like stainless steel benches to cook outside and stuff like that. So that would come, but just for now it's not so much of a need. So that's why it's not really exciting. But we still got it on the wheel. So maybe next week it'll get 20. But anyhow, so van life now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 15, 110, 115, 120. So that's, yeah, I'm very happy with that. Cool. So I don't know, yeah, my goal is just to budget like normal, but try to just have $20 and just see where it goes. Just that little excitement. I think it's fun. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. How fun is that as well? So yeah, thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my next week cash video, and obviously my cooking videos if you're into cooking of recipes and stuff like that. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.